take it away. Thank you, Doug, and thank you, Dr. Carly. I tell you what, we again here at the weekly coffee at the Lease Summit ACA, we love to have our coffee sponsors and highlight them to just showcase their business and show our appreciation for the sponsor. So first of all, Dr. Carly, tell us a little about yourself. Where you're from? Tell us about your family.
Great. I am Dr. Carly, so I am from Lincoln, Nebraska, born and raised, so I'm a big Husker fan. Hopefully we do good this year. But I came to Kansas City like 8 years ago to go to school in Overland Park, and then my husband that I met in Nebraska is from here in Lease Summit, and so we moved back here, and that's where I started practicing.
Very cool, very cool. And Good Life Chiropractic, you're here in Lease Summit, right?
Here in Lease Summit, so right by Hobby Lobby, Mr. Sushi, across from the Walmart on 291. So.
Awesome, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about, do you guys specialize in anything specific or just general chiropractic? Tell us about
so we're like full
practice.
family chiropractic. The oldest patient I've seen is 93. The youngest I've seen is 3 days old. So I'm kind of like your general family health practitioner that you go take your children to see, or if you're just stopping by to figure out what's going on in the first neck of the woods, we can kind of narrow it down, and we see a lot of things from headaches to sciatic pain, foot pain, all over, even ears that aren't popping like you think they should be with changing in pressure. So
wow, okay, so it's a full family affair, I guess.
Yes.
So, okay, very cool. Let's see, how did you start Good Life Chiropractic? Tell us about the beginnings.
So I actually started chiropractic here when I was in second or third grade. I fell down the stairs. I was super active and loved playing and dancing, so I was dancing down the stairs and I slipped and fell, and my parents took me to a chiropractor, and they knew I was really hurt because it was Halloween party day at school and I did not want to go and I wanted to stay home, and usually if something's happened at school, your kid really wants to be there. So my parents took me to the chiropractor, and ever since then I was hooked on it, and I never knew how much I depended on it until I was in college, and I pole vaulted in college, and I kept getting stress fractures so repetitively that I had to take a medical exemption and not finish out my career.
Oh wow. Okay.
But after that I started chiropractic again because in college I was just resting on the trainers, which were amazing and so helpful, but I wasn't being adjusted at that time. But they told me I could never run again. My stress fractures were so severe in my feet. But after that, I was able to start chiropractic again, and once I started chiropractic, I was back to running in 3 months, and it was something that, I loved running. And
you have a great personal story with this.
Yeah,
so.
and that's when I decided I really wanted to do chiropractic and give that back to other people, and so that's how I started in my own office.
Fantastic, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I guess lastly, just tell us about some of your goals. Where do you see, what's your future for Good Life, and how can we help you?
So I would love to grow our business, but I really want to grow chiropractic in general. It's never anyone's first choice options. We usually get it as a last choice option, but I really want to grow it to being the first choice option. It's so safe and it's so effective. I would love to get 80% of the population onto general wellness, which there's no issues, but we would love to have them on chiropractic because we can stop many major issues from forming just under chiropractic care. So just getting to that 80% of people knowing about chiropractic and it being the first option rather than the last is really our goal.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned you guys obviously cash, and you deal with all major insurance and stuff as well?
Yeah, most major insurances, and then we have some cash options that are really competitive for the area. So.
Okay, well, very cool. Well, again, everybody, Good Life Chiropractic here in Lease Summit. So thank you so much for coming out today. And have a great week, everybody. And anybody else, I tell you what, sign up for sponsorship here with our Tuesday ACA coffee. We love to highlight your business next.